What's going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. We got a bunch of stuff in today. As you can see, I haven't turned around because I don't want to show it to you until we've unboxed it. More or less, I kept getting this ad on Instagram from katanablaze.com. So I'll leave a link in the description below of their Instagram page and website. But they kept leaving ads, you know, Google Analytics. Anytime you look at something for longer than probably 3 seconds, all of a sudden they run ads for it. So I decided, what the heck, let's just get this. So, got this in the mail today, and let's check it out. So first, got a little Hylian shield and Master Sword. In addition, we got this sword as well from Majora's Mask, the ultimate one. So we're gonna open up these first. So let's get them out of the box. Alrighty, so let's check it out. So first, you have this Hylian shield. This feels like it's made out of metal. It doesn't scale with this Master Sword, but it's still pretty cool. Nice paint app, you know, silver, red. You know, this is honestly better painted than my life size. That thing's a piece of crap. I got it. It's like an Asian shop like 15 years ago. But this has a really nice weight to it. It's made of metal and it looks good. I wish it scaled better with the sword. Now, the sword is almost 1/4 scale, and this is metal and it is sharp, so you know, could use this as a letter opener or whatever. There is a little gem right there on each side. Has the Triforce logo. I did notice that this gem is totally came unglued and it's like angled weird, or they just glued it bad. Nevertheless, I could just display it like that. Then it does come with the sword. They do have this little like keychain thing. I'm going to remove that. And it also came with this in case you want to use that. I don't want that. This one also came with this, and I'm going to remove that. Don't want it. This is the Fierce Deity sword, you know, which you use in Majora's Mask. It's the ultimate weapon when you get the Fierce Deity mask. Additionally, it's also in Zelda, not Breath of the Wild, the Tears of Kingdom. This is actually one of the swords I got. I made sure to do the side quest and I got this sword. So as you can see, it's the same scale of this, which is roughly 1/4. I'll compare it to my 1/4. I don't think it's quite 1/4, but it's probably 1/5 scale. And this one also comes with this little sword holster thing. This one is sharp, but not as sharp as the Master Sword. Again, it is metal. It has a very weighty feel to it. Paint app looks great on both. The only obvious issue was that a little QC on the gem, which is fine, I suppose, you know, 'cause I just display it on the other side. Because I buy this I buy this for display purposes only. One thing this also comes with is a little sword display stand that can fit 2 swords, similar to like the life-size katana sword holders. It's really just miniature versions of that. So, you know, more or less, you can do that. You could display just one. I can't, you know, like fit the shield per se. You can sort of do like that if you wanted to. But, you know, I can fit both the Master Sword and the Fierce Deity sword and display this in my Majora's Mask setup. This is also another way you could do it, just the Master Sword with the sword holster. And this is the Master Sword when it's inserted inside the sword holster. Alrighty, and the next sword we got, this is Tanjiro's sword from Demon Slayer. So if you have not seen the anime Demon Slayer, I recommend you stop this video and immediately go watch it, because it is literally DBZ good. It is so effing good. It drives me crazy how good that anime is. So check it out. It has this like fire handle, you know, traditional, you know, katana look, and then it has this black, you know, lines and everything on here. Very cool looking blade though. Also has a sword holster here and that little like keychain thing if you wanted to, you know, more or less put this inside of this, you know, like so. Oh, it actually like snaps in. Oh yeah, look at that. So that's the reason for the keychain, I guess. You put this in and it snaps into place. You know, so you can have this on a keychain, then when you want it, you just press the button and it comes out. So that's a pretty cool feature. So yeah, like, you know, you move this. If you had this on your keychain, this thing's not coming out. When you need a blade Honestly, you could use this for self-protection because it's quite sharp, or to open something. Boom. See how it just popped out like that? Pretty cool. And yeah, this one, again, it's metal. This one is sharp. You could definitely cut some, skin with this. I still think the Zelda sword is slightly sharper. You do got to press pretty hard to get this thing to go in. It's quite difficult, actually, with one hand. All right, I got it. I want to show you me popping up one more time. Boom. Pretty cool, right? And then last sword is, last but not least, Cloud's sword. I believe it's the Buster sword. You can see there. So this one is not the same scale as the other ones. Like those 3 right there, they would be comparable in scale, like 1/5 or 1/4. Where this, I would say, is probably more of a 1/6 to 1/7. Not that sharp. Yeah, this one's not as sharp. It does not have gems right here. You do get gems throughout the video game as you upgrade the sword. This one does not come with a sword holster, but I did get 2 additional sword display things. It has this on it as well, but I don't even know how that works. But I have 3 sword display stands. Technically, I could probably even, use that. Yeah, and this is how that sword holster works. So basically, they all have their sword holsters. But there you have it. So all 4 swords, I would say I definitely like the Master Sword the best because 1 has the cool sword holster. And it's the sharpest and such an epic sword. So this one is the best in my opinion, right, Gizmo? I do wish this was more to scale. This should be double the size so it could, you could properly display them. But I would rank it this, then probably the Fierce Deity sword. I think this one's really cool actually as well. It's actually in there pretty good. Let's see if I can one hand get it out. Oh yeah, I got this, folks. For those who did question in yesterday's video, yes, I am sick currently, but I'm getting better. This is just a cool looking design sword. I would actually love a life-size version of this. But there you have it. Let's go ahead and set these Zelda ones up in my Zelda display. Alrighty, let's do some quick comparisons of this Master Sword versus my other ones. Yeah, so as you can see, it's not big enough for that one. That is slightly overscaled. That sword's a lot thicker, and it's kid length, so it's a little different. It might be somewhat comparable to this. It is shorter. That one's not even metal. You can see the actual detail of this sword's nicer than that sword. However, it's not big enough for this statue. Plus, I don't think I could get it to actually fit. Because that bottom cap comes off. Also, this is how that middle piece goes. Although, it does technically fit that way as well. Alrighty, so just for right now, I'm putting it right here. I actually want to put it up there in front of that Zelda thing. I just need to remove the statues to get to it, which I'm going to do when I cut this metal, which I really need to do this weekend. And then the Fierce Deity one, I'm going to go ahead and put it right there. I think it scales good with that little Majora's Mask Skull Kid. I mean, it's probably a little overscaled, but it still works right there pretty good, because it's part of Majora's Mask. And then this one, I think, scales pretty good with that Link, so it's probably more 1/6 scale is what I really would say. And that's a 1/6 scale Link. He doesn't have a Master Sword, so this would work right there. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. These are some pretty cool little things. They're not very expensive at all. They're made of real metal and look great. So yeah, if you're interested in buying, just use the links below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.